Deloris! Hello! Hello!
Walter.
I am so glad you agreed to join me, even if only virtually.
You said it was urgent.
Yes, I did, quite. How are you this fine day?
Fine. What do you want?
Well, my desires can wait. But first, I would like to know how you are, how you're doing.
Look, Walter, if this isn't urgent, then I have other matters.
Yes, I understand. We must get right to the point. You are a busy woman.
Mm-hmm. And why Zoom? Why not just a phone call, text, email?
Well, I wish for what I must say to be personal, more intimate, you might say. And since the world has gone mad with COVID, I just felt that Zoom was the next best thing. And after all, I mean, you use Zoom for work. And
What is it that's so urgent?
On point. You are always on point. Maybe it is a myth that opposites attract, which brings me to my point.
You do have one.
Of course I do. You see, Deloris, I want you to know how much affection I have for you, how important you are to me. But I'm afraid that I don't see a future in we as us. And it saddens me to make this decision, but I feel we must end our relationship.
You what?
Well, look, I knew it would come as a shock, but I do not feel it's working out.
You don't feel like what's not working out?
Our relationship. I mean, surely you must be aware.
What relationship?
The relationship of you and I.
Walter, there is no you and I.
Well, I've begun to feel that way myself. And isn't it unfortunate?
Listen, there's never been a you and I, nor an I and you. As a matter of fact, there's never, ever been a relationship.
Well, I suppose that's one way to look at it.
Oh, that's the only way to look at it.
You know, I am grateful that you are making this easier for me than what I thought it would be, even with your stiff upper lip, even though it's a facade.
No facade here.
And I must say, I mean, your reaction to such devastating news is admirable, just admirable.
Well, I suppose ending an imaginary relationship isn't quite as devastating as one might think.
And to think, it all comes down to only one thing I could not bear any longer.
Look, if you had your wits about you, you would... Wait a minute here. What one thing?
Well, look, it is not pertinent, not now. And it's no reason to quarrel over such things.
Oh, no quarreling. But I believe I deserve to know. I mean, you are breaking up. I just want to know.
Okay. If you insist, I feel you are a rather cold person. What? You've always been very aloof, and you've never shown me any genuine affection.
Affection? I assure you, I am neither cold nor aloof. Ask any of my friends. They'll tell you what an endearing person I am. Cold? Huh. I'm the complete opposite of cold, honey. As a matter of fact, I am a tropical paradise.
It's always felt like a wind off the Arctic for me.
I cannot believe you just said that to me. Walter, haven't I always greeted you with a smile?
Well, yes, on several occasions you have, but there's always been this underlying strain, clenching at your jawline.
That's because it's very stressful working at these social events. I know it might not seem like it, but it's very difficult trying to maintain an endearing persona while listening to the droning conversations of potential donors.
Well, perhaps it has been the circumstances. And perhaps under different circumstances, I could see you in a new light.
I'm certain of it. Now remember, we've only met at social events and business lunches.
Well, yes, I guess you're right. Except
Except what?
there was the wedding of Pamela and David.
Oh, and what about it?
Well, you hardly even spoke to me and you left abruptly.
Oh, you sat at the wrong table.
I did not know there was a sign.
It was a wedding. There's always a sign.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am an event planner. As a matter of fact, I helped plan Pamela's wedding. Walter, you were at the wrong table.
You know, I thought there was a mix-up, and when I saw you across the room, you know, I did not understand why you were not at our table. But then I thought that maybe I wasn't at our table. But when I went to take my place to be with you, you hardly even looked at me, and then suddenly you were gone.
Look, there was no our table because there was no you and I.
Mm-hmm. And that's when the relationship began to fall apart for me as well. But still, you didn't have to leave so abruptly.
Well, it was the bouquet toss, and I didn't want to miss the toss.
Did you catch it?
No, I was outflanked by some squawky adolescent who don't have a snowball's chance in hell of improving her matrimonial prospect. And then with a bouquet of used roses.
Well, pity. But you never came back to our table, and I never saw you again after that.
I was working. As part of the planning, I had to be sure that everything else was running smoothly.
I see. No, I understand now. And perhaps I have been a little too hasty in my evaluation of our relationship.
Well, I think so.
And perhaps, and perhaps you are right. And perhaps it's been the circumstances, and maybe under more pleasant surroundings, you would be more relaxed.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Okay, let's give it another shot. Let's do lunch tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, now that would be pleasant.
I will pick you up tomorrow at noon and whisk you away to my favorite outside social distancing restaurant.
Oh, and I'll be sure to bring my most affectionate, generous, endearing self. And that way, you can see me as I truly am.
I'll be looking forward to it, and many, many more.
Oh, me too. Wait, what just happened?
Well, nothing has happened. Not until tomorrow. See you soon.
Oh, well, are we going on a date?
Look, you call it what you like. I know it's going to be marvelous. I feel it.
Yeah, but...
No, don't you worry. I will cover it. You just relax and enjoy being us.
Us?
Yes. Isn't it glorious? I have agreed to give it another shot. and thank you for talking me into it.
I talked you into it.
I almost gave up on us. Oh, what an idiot. Now I know just how you feel about us and that you want it just as much as I do.
I do.
Now you save that for the preacher. Until tomorrow. Toodaloo, lovey.
Toodaloo.